One man, bringing you a channel update video like no other. Cole Clears Debt gives you the good,
They are stunning.
the bad,
There is absolutely nothing there.
and the ugly.
Hey, what the fuck? Alright, pal! How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me here. If you're new here, my name is Cole. This is my current debt, and welcome to Cole Clears Debt. This is a channel where I do a lot of flipping and reselling in order to try and clear my horrendous amount of debt. A lot of you are probably new here and are unfamiliar with me because a lot of people have been subscribing over the past couple of weeks. I think it was only 3 or 4 weeks ago that we passed 100 subscribers, and then a couple of days ago we just passed 200. Thank you so much. Sure, great, yeah, thanks. Y'all are amazing, and the likes, the feedback, the comments, all of the support has been mind-blowing. Because obviously I've been making more content and I've been out and sourcing and trying to do this 0 to 100 challenge and eBay sales videos and channel updates, I decided it was time to invest in some new kit. So I have bought myself this tasty little ring light that I'm filming on now, and this tripod, which is also a selfie stick. That way, when I'm out and about doing my pickups, I can get some better footage. I noticed that when I was looking back at my footage, I wasn't happy with it. I decided that I needed to up the quality of my videos. So these two pieces of kit are definitely going to help from when I'm doing this type of video, where I'm standing and chatting to you now, or when I'm out and about getting some content. So this is just a channel update video to let you guys know what's happening with the channel, with me personally, and what's to come. So the first thing, and I imagine why most of you guys are here, is the 0 to 100 challenge that I'm doing. That is where I started with no money at all, and I'm trying to flip it into £100. There's a bunch of different rules and things for the challenge. I think we're approaching episode 6 now. It's going really well. I'm having a blast doing it. I didn't put out an episode of it this week, and the next episode probably won't be till next week. Reason being is just that I had done my Swansea charity shop haul, and then I'm filming this for you now, and I also hit up a car boot sale, so that's going to come out next, and then it will be episode 6. I'm putting a lot more time and production quality into these episodes, so they just do take a little bit longer to get out, but episode 6 is on the way. I'm excited about it, and there's some big surprises in store in the next episode, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because what's to come is exciting. Right, and now a little update regarding me, myself, and I. So I had a few comments of people being like, mate, when do you rest? Because as you may already know, I did say this in the first ever video I made in this channel, I do work a full-time job, and that's kind of where I left that. But the reality is I do a lot more. I work my full-time job. I also run my own company, which takes up a lot of my time. I do this and edit and film these videos. I'm also a PT with multiple clients. All in all, I'm working like over 100 hours a week. And I also run a D&D campaign and play in a D&D campaign. Yes, I am a massive nerd. Plus, when you combine that with things like socializing, hitting the gym every day, it just doesn't leave very much time. So I've had a couple of comments of people being like, Cole, mate, you should rest. You're going to burn out. I actually recently did a burnout test, and here's my result. So I decided to take some time off and relax. So yeah, here's a bit of a funny story. I randomly met this girl on Hinge, the dating app, and we got to talking, and then we flew to Spain together.
Okay,
This is a bumpy ride. Yeah, we just spent a couple of days on the beach. It was needed, it was relaxing, it was incredible, and I got a random tattoo by the side of the road because why not? Let's play a game of what terrible decision are and I doing. Here's a clue. It's tattoo time. And then as soon as I got back from Spain, I actually went to a festival that I booked last year when I had a bit of spare income. So I had to then fork out more to go and do that. But the festival was incredible. It was a fantasy forest. It's set in the UK.
now your lifeboat is wrecked and the ship has sinking. With me.
It's basically a pirate festival, which, considering I own a pirate clothing company, is right up my street. So it was good, it was fun, I had a great time. But that brings us on to part 2. The sad reality is, gallivanting off to Spain and then coming back and going straight into a festival and taking that time off work has meant my debt has actually gotten worse. The hard part of my job is it just doesn't pay well at all, and I don't take any money from my company, and I don't really make much doing this. I make little bits on eBay. As I've said in previous videos, I'm not at that stage where I'm earning megabucks on eBay because I'm still learning everything. So I'm earning the odd 15 to 20 quid a week here and there, just flipping small things until I fully understand what sells and what doesn't. My sales are going to continue to be small, but I am learning. Massive shout out to a couple of people. Jammy Dodger Flips.
Our Nike Daybreaks. I think these are 2021, so only a few years old.
Absolute phenomenal guy. He's taught me a lot about shoes and I'm learning about that. Fraser Flips.
When you get a bulk item, like 1500 games.
Another phenomenal channel. I'm going to link a bunch of channels in the description below. So there's a few folk that just, have been inspiring me to keep going, and I'm picking up things and I'm making little bits of money here and there, but ultimately it is not enough. Which brings me to this. I did say that at the very start of this channel, I said I work a full-time job that I love. I do love it, it is my passion, but the reality hit recently that I don't earn enough money. I just don't. So I'm now applying for remote jobs. The reason being is I want to keep doing this channel because I'm having a blast with it, and obviously my company is the most important thing to me. I want those two things to be just my main source of income, and the only way that can happen is if I find a remote job that I can just do on the side whilst I focus on these two ventures. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's a shame, but I need a remote job that's actually going to pay me enough to not worry about rent. And now we're on to the final part. The ugly. And this is the ugly truth of doing something you love. I got paid 2 days ago and here's my bank balance. I now have to get through the rest of the month with no money. It's one of the things I said at the start when I made this channel is I'm going to be brutally honest about my finances. A lot of people are shy about money and don't talk about it. I feel like we should be talking about it. I'm going to try and change that narrative by just being honest about what I earn. Some jobs just can't afford to pay you enough money, even though they're cool. When they're creative and fun jobs, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have escaped the rat race, because reality is you just don't earn enough and you might have to join the rat race. This whole bit didn't really make sense. So I don't really know what's going to change in my life when I get if I can get a remote job, great. If I have to get an office job for 6 months just to get on my feet, fine. The end of the day, this goal for this channel is to clear the debt. One way or another that's going to happen, whether that is buy a full-time job, by flipping things. The debt has to be clear. That's my goal. Then, like I said in my previous channel update video, that once I've cleared my debt, that doesn't stop. There are plenty of people in debt. I want to clear it all. I'm gonna make a change. It's gonna happen. I want to change people's lives for the better, not just myself. And then that brings us to this little finale part of the video. We've done the good, the bad, and the ugly. And little finale part is just that I helped a charity shop the other day. This is just a cool thing I wanted to show you more than anything else. Helped a charity shop the other day, and they had these big bags of figures that were £2 each. I bought a lot of them, as you're looking at now, and I don't know if any of them are worth anything, but I figure if each bag's worth £2 and there's even one figure in there that's worth a £5, I've more than made my money back. This was just a little channel update to show you kind of where I'm at, what's happening. Some of the videos that are coming out, I've got a couple of car boot sale ones, more 0 to 100 challenge, some eBay ones. Let me know in the comments what your favorite type of content I make is, because that's the one I want to keep doing. As much as I enjoy making all forms of the content on my channel, I want to lean into what you guys enjoy the most. Judging by the analytics, it's the 0 to 100 challenge, which is great. Hard mode is coming once easy mode is done, so I need you guys to comment any rules that you can come up with for hard mode. I did put out a community post you can see on my channel with all the hard mode rules that I've come up with so far, because easy mode I think we're going to do quite successfully. So I want to make sure hard mode is like, is this even doable? You know, I want it to be a challenge. I want to take the easy way, not this time. But that's pretty much it, guys. That is everything to wrap up this update video. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers for subscribing. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, drop a comment. Commenting, like, and subscribing is the best way to help the channel with minimal effort. If you want to go that one step further, there's a couple links in the description. One is to my company where you can pick up some sweet merch. which massively helps me out. The other is to the Buy Me a Coffee site, where you can just buy me a burger, keep food in my belly this month. But yeah, I appreciate any effort. Even just watching the video to the end is massive. So if you're still here, I got so much love for you. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'll catch you after.